Do you have big dreams for your life, but always come up short when trying to accomplish them? Do the thoughts and pressure of your big goals overwhelm you and keep you held back? Well, guess what? I used to go through the same things. And since accomplishing a few sizable goals for myself, I've put together a foolproof, easy does it, step-by-step approach that will allow you to accomplish any goal you set for yourself. So if you're ready to start crushing your goals and winning in life, watch this video until completion, because the last piece of information I'm going to share with you is by far the most important. For those of you that don't know, I struggled with drug addiction for many years. I was an outlaw for the majority of my life, but I managed to turn it around and accomplish some pretty great things. The first goal I had to set for myself was staying clean and crime free. 1 year was that first goal. After I got 1 week, I looked back and seen what I did on those days to manage to stay clean. Now I had some data. I knew that if I did these things every day, I would be able to stay clean. And I did that over and over until I hit my 1 year goal. Now I'm approaching 4 years clean. We can learn a lot by looking at our past. When I first started streaming, I had a goal to hit 20,000 subscribers. It was such a big goal, but I was determined to hit it. So I went at this goal with the same approach. After streaming for a month, I looked at the numbers, how many times I streamed and how many new subscribers I received. So let's say I streamed 20 times a month, and that month I got 500 new subscribers. So this tells me if I stream every month 20 times, then it'll take me somewhere around 3 years to hit that 20K. When we break our goals into small actions, it makes them a lot less overwhelming. If I look at it as I have to get 1 year clean, but I'm only on day 33, it might get a little overwhelming and stressful, and then I might give up. But if I look at it like, hey, all I have to do is these things every day this week, and I'll get another week clean. It makes it a lot more achievable and less stressful. When I was at 900 subscribers on YouTube, if I would have been obsessing over the 20K, that could have discouraged me and caused me to give up. But when I broke it down in small actions and told myself all I have to do is stream every night, it makes things go a lot smoother and it takes a lot of the pressure off. So you have a big goal, but you need to break it down into small daily actions. And when you do these small daily actions over and over and over again, it makes not achieving the goal almost impossible. And if you have a big goal or a business that you are trying to start, consider joining our Young CEO community, where we support and encourage each other on the journey to financial freedom through online business and content creation. It's free to join and the link is in the description. Yes! A lot of time we will set these goals and expectations, and then when the expectations aren't met, we want to give up. Let me give you an example. Say you make music and you might set a goal to get 10,000 views or 10,000 listens on your next song. But when you release that song, it only gets 500 listens. You set the expectation at 10,000, so now you're upset and discouraged. And discouragement leads to burnout, and burnout leads to giving up. I was watching an Alex Hormozi video and he talked about this concept. Instead of focusing on the outcomes, focus on the actions. The reason this is so powerful is because actions you can control, but outcomes you can't. So instead of telling yourself you want to get 10,000 views on a song or 1 new client every week, something you can't control, tell yourself that you will release a song once a week or make 10 cold calls every day, something you can control. When we focus on the things that we can control, our life is much more manageable. Okay, story time. There were 2 men. They both had the same goal of wanting to get a promotion at work. They wanted this promotion for multiple reasons. It paid more, they would get a bigger office, they didn't have to work as hard, and it put them on track to move up in the company. The first guy's name was Dale. Dale wanted this promotion really bad, and he worked really hard. He didn't want to stay late at work, but he told himself he had to. He didn't want to come in early for work, but he told himself he had to. He didn't want to come in on his days off, but he told himself he had to. This made Dale bitter. And even though he was putting in the work, he wasn't enjoying doing it. The second man's name was Rob. Rob also wanted this promotion and worked very hard, But the difference between Dale and Rob was their perception. Instead of Rob saying, I have to come in early, I have to stay late, I have to come in on my days off, he said, I get to come in early, I get to stay late, and I get to come in on my days off. This made Rob enjoy his job more and fall in love with the process. And if you were wondering, yes, Rob was the one who got the promotion. If you want to achieve a big goal or dream, you have to fall in love with the process. Because big goals and dreams take a lot of time and a lot of effort. And if your heart isn't truly in it, you won't be able to push through when the times get rough or when the times get tough. So fall in love with the process. Make the process your baby. And know that you will do anything to make it happen, even if it means making sacrifices. Hey, if you guys are enjoying this video and you want me to continue to make more, hit the like, subscribe, and comment, because when you guys do these actions, it encourages me to create content consistently for y'all. Hey, yo. Right now, I am currently in the middle of a 30-day challenge. I challenge myself to write, edit, and record 30 YouTube videos in 30 days. And today, this video that you are watching right now is day 7, video 7. And when I get done with this video, I will celebrate. I might go pour myself a nice cup of coffee, might take a little walk around the block. I might even come home and do a little dance. You might be asking yourself, why are you celebrating? You're not even halfway through. And the answer is because it is important to not only celebrate the big wins, but also celebrate the small ones. So every day that I complete the task of making a video, I celebrate. The reason why this is so important is because every time we get that small win and we celebrate, it invigorates us and motivates us to keep fighting the fight. There's a saying that goes like this: winners win and losers lose. And this saying is so true because every time you get a win, you gain more confidence in yourself. You believe in yourself more. And then you go out and get some more wins. And as the wins keep stacking up and your confidence starts building, the wins get easier and everything falls into place. That's why it's important to celebrate those small wins, because we might not have the confidence or skills to get that big win yet. So celebrate the small ones until you're able to achieve the big ones. It was November 4th, 2022. I'm in bed planning out my day for tomorrow. I have this perfectly mapped out to-do list with tasks starting as early as 7 a.m. My alarm clock is set for 6:45 and I know that I'm going to wake up and crush it. But my alarm clock goes off and I hit the snooze. I hit it again and then I end up just turning off the alarm clock altogether. I finally wake up around 9 and I think to myself, my whole day is ruined. Therefore, I don't do any of the things on my list and I just put them all off to the next day. This exact scenario has happened so many times in my life. Sometimes as humans, we're too hard on ourselves. We let one small thing detour our plans and ruin our whole day. We all make mistakes and will never be perfect. Just try your best to give yourself some grace when that happens. If you slip up, forgive yourself instantly and get back on track. Don't let one small slip up ruin your entire day or even your entire life. And now we are going to talk about the most important thing when it comes to achieving big goals. Sometimes we can get so caught up fixating on the finish line that we forget to enjoy the journey on the way. If you're only worried about the big goal, how do you expect to enjoy the process of becoming the person you are becoming on the way there? I encourage you to try your best to live in the present. Enjoy the journey, trust the process, and embrace the person you are becoming while trying to achieve your goals and make them come true. I promise you that after you achieve your goal, you will look back and know that you enjoyed the journey and the person you've become much more than you enjoyed achieving the actual goal. And if you want to learn how you can get fulfillment in your everyday life, no matter what you are doing, click this video. Watch this video.